So I'm here, and I've talked about, I had liposuction done 2 months ago, which again, I know it seems a little crazy. Like, I'm skinny, and I don't have body dysmorphia. I'm not someone you would expect to have liposuction. But what I do, like just my natural body type, is my weight gathers around my waist. And so Tony, Dr. Berlet, my husband, calls it skinny liposuction, where you can really actually, some of those problem areas when you're thin, it's actually more effective to do liposuction because you can really tackle those areas. But the one thing is, it's a two-step process, right? So you do the liposuction, but then there's an important key next step. And I'm here at Flawless Body Studio with Katerina. And basically, I get these like suction-y massages. And she can talk about like what the actual technical term is for it. It's I've heard the word endermology. And basically, I put on this like white body condom, and then she like suctions me. And it's a little like, it's like hurt so good kind of thing. But basically, it prevents you from getting lumpy, because you suck out this fat, but then you can get these lumps. And so this is the next thing you need to do. So
yeah, aftercare is important. And obviously after liposuction is one of the biggest steps that you have to take is aftercare. Making sure you heal correctly and nicely so you're preventing all this fibrosis potential, scar tissue, or lumpiness, how you mentioned that already.
yes.
So LPG Massage stands for Lipo Aftercare, which is actually the person who created this machine back in 1986. The machine was created for people who has burns in the skin.
Really?
Like 80% and up. So we're talking about really badly burned skin.
Wow.
And the machine was, operating on those people, and they realized the skin was connecting, the tissue got connected. So after sometimes you could develop that tissue connected and the skin, it's not like regenerate 1,000%, but it could help out to build the skin back. So in your situation particular, when you really have a skinny body shape, it's still important to actually do this, first of all, to help out with lymphatic circulation. In general, LPG massage help with the blood and lymphatic circulation. It helps with the fat release problems that we
right.
all do have. Sometimes
Yes.
some of the stages in life, I guess. So yeah, that's what I was using. I was using the hat. The hat has a roller that help out to smooth out the skin, and the flap is grasping the skin. So when it's grasping the skin and rolling the skin, we preventing the lumpiness.
Interesting.
We also connect the tissue inside that. We also activate the metabolism and activating the collagen that is already sleeping in the body.
Wow.
So because of the collagen, we actually having the healing process faster. What I noticed about my patients, especially after surgeries, because LPG massage is not only for after surgery people, it's before, it's for people who wants to reduce volume in certain areas that's stubborn, for people who have saggy skin, but we're talking about realistically saggy skin. So we're not talking about who lost 40, 50 pounds.
Right. Yeah.
That needs to go to Dr. Berlet.
You need a knife for that. Yes.
You need a knife for that, for sure.
And be amazing, like the people that have to to roll out their belly. Like this is not for that.
That's not the place.
Those are, you got to cut that, right?
That's right. You got to cut it, you got to lift it and do the magic.
And then you come here next, right? And then you help the healing, right?
I will help the healing process for sure. Yeah. Because there's different stages for people. There's so many complications could happen during the surgery. Even if the surgeon is extremely perfectionist, there is still some complication could happen just because the body is different. So somebody can develop fibrosis really, really fast. And to prevent that stage, you have to do LPG massage.
Wow.
And unfortunately, or fortunately for me,
yes,
LPG massage is the only actually way to help you out to get it faster, and then don't spend so much money on seeking for help with the fibrosis issues.
Wow.
Because it's a big deal. It's a lot of patients actually coming, and it's kind of like too late. So now we have to go through some pain because fibrosis is a real painful process. Once you unfortunately develop this, this is it. This is the end. You know, like now we have to go through the pain. We have to go through many, many sessions. So
Wow.
to cut this stage of your life,
it's just more efficient. You do it right after.
You do it right after.
Yeah.
So usually, typically, depends on the surgery. It's about like 5-7 days. You could start already helping with the swollenness by LPG massage.
Wow.
Yeah. And in your case, since we can talk about this, your case openly.
Yes.
You came with the swollenness of your body. And that's expectable from the surgery.
Yeah.
Everything was expectable. You didn't develop any complications because the surgeon worked nicely. Dr. Berlet did a great job. Amazing.
Yeah.
So, what I was doing, I was just helping you out with the swollenness. And I help you out a little bit, smooth it out and firming the skin for you.
Yeah. I'm super happy. I've never had a waist like this. And again, I'm not saying I'm a thin person, but they're just certain, like the saddlebags, that muffin top, like no exercise. If you just have, that's where you're like, flab it. Like there's just nothing that can get rid of it, like an actual like liposuction followed by the LPG massage.